Hey, 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 you guys. This is Teresa. I am back with you again with another keto low carb dessert. No, it's been a little bit. I've been really busy. I'm getting ready to be even more busy. But first of all, I just want to say I missed you guys. Haven't forgot you all. If you are watching me live, if you see the little red live button up here, then give me a 1 in the comments if you're watching live, if you see the little red live. And if you catch it later and there's no red live up here, that means you are doing a replay. You can just put a number 2 down below. That way I'll know who's on here live. And hey, Jamie. Hey, Joanne. I missed you guys. I am going to do an Ooey Gooey keto butter cake tonight, okay? These things are supposed to be delicious. I went out to Walmart to get my confectioner's sugar because I was out, because you gotta have powdered sugar to sprinkle on top of there. Went out to do that and I was gonna grab a thing of cream cheese. I forgot the cream cheese, so I only have a half of a thing of cream cheese and it calls for a whole 8 ounces. So we're gonna do a half of a recipe, which would be fine anyway, because, hey Beverly, hey Tammy, because I'm going to be out of town for the next, tomorrow evening after I get off work. I've got to take my mom to Nashville. We're going to be down there for 3 days starting some clinical trials that she's going to start. So, since I'm going to be out of town anyway, I don't want this to ruin while we're gone. So, I'm sure my husband can eat half of the size. So, instead of a 13 by 9, we're just going to use a little 8 by 8 pan. I'm going to do half of the recipe. I'm just going to cut it in half. I've already preheated my oven to 350, and I've already softened my cream cheese. And instead of using a normal 8 ounce for the whole 9 by 13 pan, I'm just using a half a thing of cream cheese, which is 4 ounces. I already softened it. And the key to these recipes, when it says softened, soften. Don't melt it completely, okay? And it said the same thing with your butter, to have softened butter. So I've microwaved my butter just a little bit to soften it. And you're supposed to have a whole stick of butter, which is 4 ounces, in the bottom part of this, and also to pour on top. So I went ahead and done a whole stick because we're going to do a half a recipe. I'm going to put half in it and half on top. So the first thing we're going to do, after preheating your oven, you're going to cream together your cream cheese and your softened butter. So we're going to just use half of this softened, but I'm going to try to figure out half of it. Try to do that the best I can. We'll say that's half. All right, and we're just going to cream this together with an electric mixer. And we're going to go ahead and put our sweetener in it. It does call for a half a cup of sweetener. And I'm going to use the granular Splenda inside the bottom part of it. So half a cup. All my measuring cups out here. Half a cup. All right, I'm gonna cream this together. Okay, now I'm going to add in my eggs. It calls for 2 eggs, so I'm going to use 1. So I'm going to get my egg out. So we're going to put our egg and our vanilla, and it calls for a teaspoon of vanilla. So we're going to put a half a teaspoon since we're halving our recipe. And we're going to mix all this together. Okay, now we're going to add the rest of our ingredients that goes into our dough part. The next thing is almond flour. It calls for 2.5 cups. That's in our normal recipe, so we're going to half that. So it's going to be 1 1/4 cups. So 1 1/4 cups. Here's 1 cup. And 1/4. I hope all of you guys have been doing well. I have really missed being on here. I love doing these recipes with you guys. Really missed it. Incorporated really good in there. And now we're going to take our pan here, and I'm going to spray the bottom of my pan. I have some extra virgin olive oil spray here that I got at Walmart. Just spray a little bit on there. Always helps to keep them sticky. And where's my spatula go? I'll take my spatula, and I'm just going to spread this into your dish that you've prepared. And then what we're going to do is we're going to drizzle the melted butter over the cake, and then we're going to sprinkle some powdered sugar on top. And then of course when it gets done, sprinkle a little more powdered sugar on top if you need to. And the key to this recipe actually is to not let it get too done. Okay, because if you let it get too done, it's not going to be ooey gooey. And the butter that we've put in here inside the dough will help it to be a little more moist and gooey. So just spread this around on here the best you can. Make it even. This is a really simple recipe. And you're supposed to take, in the original recipe, of course, you take another whole stick of butter that's melted, and you're going to pour it on top. And I'm going to melt the rest of this butter a little bit so it's more pour easier. This is really good, you guys. I just tasted that. It was on my hand. The batter is really good. Something about that butter and your cream cheese together. Okay, I think I've melted it good enough. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour this over it. Kind of consistently all over it if I can. And that's why I've got my little brush so I can brush it over. Well, it pretty much covered it. So I don't even think I need my brush. But I may not have evenly divided my butter, but it should still work. But this is what it looks like. And we are going to take some powdered sugar. I have a little sprinkle can, but I actually have cinnamon sugar in it right now. That would actually be good on here too. That's a good idea. I think I'm just going to put the powdered sugar on here though, but when it gets done, I'll probably sprinkle a little more on here. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little powdered sugar around on here. And this is, of course, you can do the normal version of this recipe using a box of cake, and you use sugar, of course. We're using the keto version of low no sugar added, all that keto, low carb. So this is what it looks like before. And like I said, we're going to stick this in the oven. We're going to probably let it cook around 30 minutes, depending on your oven. Just watch it, because you barely want it to get golden color and not all the, where it's not so wet on top. But do not overbake it. That is the key, is do not overbake it, or you'll lose that ooey gooey butter cake texture that we're wanting, okay? So we're going to stick this in the oven for 30 minutes. We're going to watch it really close, because I want mine to be ooey and gooey. So, how you guys doing? I just want to talk to you guys for a few minutes before I get off of here. Hey, Phyllis. Phyllis just texted me, or she said something on one of my posts that she is making one of the cookies, and I hope it is the low carb cookie in a orange skillet recipe that we did. It is great. But hey, Judy. Hey, Trudy. We got a lot of people on here tonight. Appreciate all you guys being on here live with me. Anyway, I was going to tell you guys, I have started, you guys knew I was doing the Couch to 5K app. I'm still doing that. It's getting a little more hard, a little harder each time, in fact. But it's very doable, because you work your way up. You don't start out running 25 minutes. Hey, Lauren, you start out easy and you work your way up. And Lauren, my daughter, just joined us here live. She actually went with me the last time I went running, and it was her first run. Of course, she used to run a lot, but it's her first run that she's ran using this app, and she hasn't ran in a while. And she was able to start where I'm already at, and she did fine. I think we ran 16 to 18 minutes all together, but it was spaced out, like run 3, walk 2, run 4, walk 3, run 4, walk 3, kind of like that. And you space it out. But at the end, when we get done with this app, we'll be running for 5K, which is like 3.5 miles of solid running without the stopping. So you just kind of work your way up, and you run a little longer each time. Your minutes get longer. But anyway, I'm really enjoying that. I'm hoping by the end of the summer to be able to run a 3K, a 5K without stopping, and even advance on maybe to a 10K, because it's very doable. But anyway, I'm a little out of shape. Can you believe that? At almost 54, 53 years old, I'm a little bit out of shape, and I got to get myself back together, because I've got a lot I need to do in life. I need to stay around a while, watch my grandkids grow up. So all about getting healthy, staying healthy. But anyway, I'm so glad to be on here tonight. I really missed you guys. If you guys are interested in joining my weight loss group, just comment down below here and say, put me in your group. We have all kind of testimonials of people that's lost weight using the products that I take and sell. We've got all kind of recipes, exercises. I've been trying to do more exercises. I'm actually going to, when I get off of here, I'm going to do my abs for tonight. But I'm going to start trying to post some exercises. A friend at work, she does an exercise class. It's pretty strenuous. strenuous, and they do things like, donkey kicks and really working their legs out and stuff. And I've been doing some squats and some lunges and things like that. So I may start working each week and do a different. We may start like doing one day do abs, next day do legs, next day do arms. Whatever you guys think. You guys let me know if you're in my group. Hey, Louise. I appreciate all you guys watching. Again, if you're with me live, if you see the red live up here, that means you're live with me. Put a 1 down below. If there's not a red live up here, that means you're watching the replay. Put a 2 in the comments. And you guys, I appreciate all that y'all do. You guys just hang in there. I'll try to be alive as much as possible, but I will be out of town tomorrow night, Monday night, and Tuesday night. I will be in Nashville with my mom starting the clinical trial. Y'all be praying for her, please. She's going to be having a biopsy Monday and blood work, and then we start the infusion on the clinical trial Tuesday, and then blood work again Wednesday, come home, go back Friday for blood work again. So we're going to be really, really busy. This is going to be a weekly thing. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. So keep us in your prayers, and we appreciate that. She's feeling really good, which is great. And we're just excited to get this all over with and go on, and just so thankful that God has touched her and she's feeling really good. And we're loving this pretty weather that we're having. Of course, today it rained. I've been having some beautiful weather, and I think we're going to have some beautiful weather in the next few days. So that's exciting. I will put a picture of my finished product down below in the comments. And if you guys want the recipe, let me know. I'll message you the recipe. Of course, it will be the original recipe. I actually halved it, so I'll send you the original recipe for the full-blown recipe for the whole 9 by 13 pan. But anyway, God is good, and I'm so thankful for all He's done for me, for all He's blessed me with. I'm so thankful for health and life and strength in my body. I'm so thankful for my family, my kids, my grandkids, my parents. I mean, we have so much to be thankful for, you guys. I just appreciate everything He's done for me. He's gave me a good husband, a good family, and He's just been good to me. And I just want to praise Him and thank Him for all of it. I want to try to take care of my body that He gave me and preserve it as long as I can. And so as long as I'm here, I want to be in good health where I can enjoy myself. So I'm trying to work on staying in shape a little bit. I'm out of shape, but I'm trying to get there. It is a daily process. So just like in your walk with God, I die daily. So I love you guys. I've missed you so much. I hope that I haven't disappointed all y'all for being out of commission for a few days, but I've been so busy. But I love you all. Join me again here maybe tomorrow night or the next night. I may not be cooking because I will be in the motel room, but we may find some low carb snacks and tell you about or something. But anyway, I will see you guys, and I love y'all. Bye.